It's time for the One Make Series.
Check, check. Welcome. Let me know if you can hear me, everybody. Can anybody hear me? Check, check. Checkity, check, checkity. Good to go? You can hear me? Excellent. How's the volume in general? Quiet. Let me turn myself up then. Is that better there? Lay it on me. Is that better there, boys? Too loud? Good enough? Talk to me. Let's see what we can come up with. Is that any better there, Eric? Any worse? Any better there? I'm actually a little unsure which microphone you're even coming through. Excellent. Alright, so welcome. I am going to jump over to the actual game. I won't be able to see y'all's comments right now the way I got it set up, but I will be commentating and I'll come back to try and check in at some point. Let's see what we're going on here. Alright, here we go. So, oh, maybe I can bring... Oh, I can do it on my phone. I could have 7 devices going. Alrighty. Welcome to round 7, or what feels like round 75 of a race from BFR at Zandvoort. As you can see, we have beautiful weather here today. It looks like they're following inspiration here from the Formula One gods over in Las Vegas. Have an interesting quality here. Looking down the line here, we have Dog Eater pulling out an unbelievable lap time there in the end. Bubbling Panda picking it up there with a 1:42.8 roughly. And Monica, and the story of the day so far is Chug in 4th place. I think that might be first time I've seen him on the second row, but you know, still very close. 6/10 is very, very little time, almost 7/10. And then we get back to the rest of the chaff, the weak, the average, the commons. We have Nate there doing a 45, 44, something like that. It's hard to tell. We've got George, who we all peer pressured. I'm quite proud of that, into being here today. I skipped over Elite Rain, just finishing up behind Nate there. Then we have Squid, who's made a miraculous recovery after a potential purchasing a PC accident earlier, almost fatal. There in 8th place, great job by him. He was chasing the faster guys before, but they seem to have just really pulled him away. Great to see Zaddy as always there. H Flurry tuning in from Australia. Not a terrible ping there, looking at that. Absolutely. So we've got Phantom King, Howcat. I want to do a last-minute audio check. I've really got a lot going on here trying to get this stream out tonight. So let me know in the chat if you can see me. I've got your comments up on the phone so I can really keep on top of that. If I am making sense, we have M. Crit there in the Ford. Mr. Porsche Man there. We'd see him in a different car. Big Runks here, 14th. Good job. Fairly newcomer to the league, but good guy.
Right, we have some
Nismo in 15th. We got Logan in 16th. I mean, you got to pick up your game, man. Some idiots joined in a Porsche named Larry. We've got Chevrolet Man here in 17th, and then we've got Taters, and we've got Lull Tires. Welcome. No idea who that is, but welcome to him. And look at that. We've got the 360 numbers all there together at the back with me ruining it. Yeah, one last audio check, guys, please. And yeah, making sure we're all good, getting ready for this exciting rain. I mean, that's quite the welcome here. I think we're starting to give people anxiety. We were watching, listening to Bowles earlier today, carry on about the rain potential over there at Coda. So I think some people are starting to get PTSD here after everything Hunter's done to us this year with the weather.
30 seconds.
But, I mean, if anything, the Enduro showed us that these guys can overcome this sort of stuff. All right, boys, in the chat,
seconds.
pay attention. Can you hear me? I need to know. Can you hear me? Is it still good? And are we good to go?
10 seconds.
Here we are. So let's go. Let's go find some other cars to look at. Oh, why have we got so many cars in the pits? Who was that? Thank you, Frankie. Appreciate you, brother. And welcome to you. Live from Canada, I believe. Let's, so we've got Panda, we got Marnik, we got the people up front, Chug. Everyone seems to be there. Lulz. And no, okay, I guess it's just me, us three. So, no idea who Lull is, but he's in a Mustang. Nothing fancy there. Beautiful. Let's just check the in-car audio if we can while I got you guys. Oh man, what am I doing now? It's this one I want. I want that one, and I want different car. So game audio with the helicopter doesn't really matter. I'm more looking at onboard, which I think is this key. Nice. There we go, this one. How's that onboard audio, guys? This is the old one that gets us. I think the settings should be solid, but once we do that, I'll never ask you about my audio again. We'll follow Marnik around for this formation lap. Apparently, quite the fan of a good old yelling, I've heard. Loves a good old freak out when gets spun. We were talking about that in there today, so everyone's got their things. But very, very quick driver, as someone said before. We've got Elite Rain getting up to no good there, sticking his nose in. Alright, boys, are we looking for K? I think... I don't want to do my Larry curse or the commentator's curse, but I have some thoughts about the start of the race. But we'll see. Looking down the field, some pretty liveries today. Who we got there? Bubbling Panda looking very, very, you know, breast cancer awareness. I love it. And then we've got, you know, your old single auntie at a wedding sort of colours going there. Beautiful long gown flowing into the night. And then we have Chug looking very menacing in that all black, almost carbon looking thing. And then Nate's like, I love you, Chug. I'm going to do the exact same thing. And then we have Squid looking very, very unicornish. You know, I bet his daughter loves that for him. I love that for him. We all love that for him. So, looking here, it's actually quite a nice formation for a bunch of Malakas that we have here. So, we're going to go, is this the camera angle we want today? I think we'll go a little bit higher for this one. So, we're coming around the final turn here at Zandvoort. Currently, the older configuration of the track, there's a lot more banking in the new elevation. Don't ask me how I know. So we're about to go green any time here. Now, wheel slip is a real factor, so are we ready? I would say it's drop the clutch. Well, I mean, there's no clutch, but go, go, go. No, I went too early, but right now, go.
Give it all you can.
Hey, is that red light? I wonder if that's actually a thing. All right, so great start there by Dog Eater on the outside, but it looks like is that Chug in second place? Or no, actually it's Panda who got the great start, and then Noah getting the undercut there. Great start. Let's go back down the order and see if there's any silly sausagery afoot. Everybody, except for that guy, George. Is that George? Who is? Oh, and here we go. Who's that there? Oh, that's Marnik, isn't it? Oh no, that's a terrible start for Marnik. Oh, and now he's collected half. Well, someone's collected half the field. It's a disaster. One of the worst parts of these games is ghosting, because it makes you think you can just plow through people, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Anyway, let's get back up to the front and see what's happening out there. Are we settled in? Well, hang on. If Marnik is leading the race, that can't be. No, it just updated. Okay. So out the front here, we've got the usual suspects and an elite rain. So we've got Dog Eater here, we've got Bubble and Panda and Chug. Bubble and Panda was brought over here by Chug. Two great races. I would say we have some extremely fast races here, and I'm not taking away anything from anyone, but I would say it is true that these guys probably helped this league step up to what it is today as far as pace goes. They let us know what was possible, and great guys were always willing to lend a hand and everything. Noah, very, very fast young kid. Doesn't really help anyone, but really wonderful young man sometimes. And he came to play today. Look at him go. Well, that's a great opening lap, a 45-1, you know, considering it was a rolling start. That's actually very, very good lap there. So looking down the order right now, so Marnik all the way back to 17th. Extremely unfortunate. Newcomer, low tires, and Nate actually not making out very well there either. So a real shake-up of the field now. You know, let's see how this plays out. Let's go on board with somebody and see what they're all about today. Not you, we've already grassed you up enough or loved you enough. Now, as we said, former Xbox owner, now currently still Xbox owner, because he forgot to plug it in apparently, is what I heard, is now here racing tonight, which is absolutely fantastic to see. Bit of steering angle there, she's understeering, just turn it a little harder. And a big mover here, Mr. George. Mr. I'm too tired and fragile to race tonight and got peer pressured into it, actually making really good moves here. It looks like Howcat and Zaddy are actually two of the only people that actually managed to remain where they started, so shout out to them for that. We have quite a few little concentrated groups here. We've got this little four-banger here. Nice work there. It's always good to test the sand before you crash into it properly, so I really appreciate that. It's very much like a dip your toe in the water type thing. Looking behind us here, still looking in front of us here. Now looking behind us here, a couple of cars here. So once again, we got a three-banger here, we got a three-banger ahead, and then we got a three-banger ahead of them. So lots of little groups now. Be interesting to see how this all shakes out. Hey, Flurry, man, you can change that gears at the rev limiter. It's not, doesn't cost you anything to change gears. Let's see a little bit further down the order. Here he is. Now a big mover here too. Mr. Grays. Everybody is here because of this man, and he has done a fantastic job of putting this series together for you guys once a week. He is absolutely he's a pain in the butt because he makes us do everything properly and efficiently, but we love him for that, because that's why we have such a great series here. Having an excellent battle with M Crit here. It's actually a real exciting one so far. We might stick with these guys for a minute. Let's see if we can get some helicopter action. There we go. A couple of different lines there. And who's that sneaking up the back? If it isn't old Phantom Sam, followed closely by, well, I don't know if he's followed closely, but Chevrolet Man. Yeah, this is actually a really good little gang they've got going on here. Now he's going defensive here. Very tricky conditions, moving back over. You got to be careful doing that. That can set you up for someone to come under. He didn't move over enough. That was good. But everybody driving extremely well here today. And look at this gag. Oh, this is a full gag. This is almost like a parliament, which is the collective noun for owls, if you didn't know that. I love collective noun. Give me your favorite collective nouns. I love a good collective noun. What's up, Artie? Good to see you, buddy. Why aren't you out here tonight? Is your house still on fire from your fast driving? Just have a little bit further down. Let's give old Chevrolet Man a bit of how's your father. Here he is, getting approached now by Marnik and Big Runks. Marnik making his way back up to 14th from 18th. That's a big mover. You hate to see it at the start of the race, but if anyone's got the pace to get back into this, it's him. I think he will struggle to get all the way to the top unless something absolutely insane happens, and the conditions and the weather don't rule that out. But yeah, tough ask, but if anyone can do it, he's one of them. Here we have BFR's #1 recruit, Nate. He was the first person to ever join this league that wasn't just one of our buddies that joined us from another league. So good on him. His driving's come a really long way. He qualified really well today, and he was caught up in that storm earlier with Marnik. So he also is someone that can work his way up. So from 17th and 18th up to 15th and 13th respectively, that's absolutely fantastic. A fantastic effort so far. And a really nice little clean pass there, or defense by Marnik there. Well done. Well, if it is an old Bobcat goalie as well. I think he was actually trying to help me out when I was having stream troubles before, but it looks like he just threw on a car, threw himself in a car, and here he is. Now Taters. Legit fan favourite here, Taters. He's my favourite, I'll say that. Beautiful car, very unicorny, but haven't seen him much lately. We miss you, buddy. So now Loltai's here, up the back, doing a great job. He's staying out of trouble as far as I know. And he's just turning laps. Good for him, man. I think we all remember. And look, there we go. And it's always important to also check the boundaries as well. Make sure everything's safe. You don't want any kids running onto the track. So we really appreciate those of you that give up your time, your lap time in particular, to make sure that the future generations are safer. Now, he's about to get lapped. Let's see how he handles this. Hopefully really well. And he does. He gets past quite well. So that's absolutely fantastic. Well done. So welcome, Lol Ties. We're just being a little playful here. I remember my first league race. It's always a bit of a thing. You know what? Let's stop this. Let's stop this right here. Let's make sure he doesn't get too much trouble. There you go. Some of the big dogs coming up. Let's see if he gets out of the way nicely for him. Good job. Gets right in the way and then out again. Well done. And here comes Panda. The three of them. Oh, there we go. Just can't help herself. It's like watching a welder. Oh, Mr. George into fourth. What's that helicopter pilot doing? OSHA would like a word with you there, Mr. Whiplash. And Flurry and Howcat. And Zaddy. Wow. What a great run so far. Now look at this idiot. Just sitting there, not even in the right car. But a fantastic livery, if I do say so myself. Let's cross over for a live interview. Hello, Larry. We're just crossing over to you live. What are you doing? Nothing, mate. All right, we're crossing back over to the race. Here we go. On board with Big Runks here. Is he getting followed? He's actually where, let's look at the split here. He's looking like he's got about 10 seconds behind him and 5 in front of him. So, as I like to say, he's on an island. So, you know, let's see if he can bring in Nate. It's a big ask. Nate has got some real pace. But I don't think he's beyond bringing in the 2 in front of them. So, Nate and Marnik up to 10th and 13th. And there we go. Let's watch what he does here. An M crit in his natural habitat. Once again, just making sure that the grass has... Oh, that's... Oh! How is this possible that every time we change camera? But great save there. Great recovery. Like Logan was like, brother, we're in this together. Both had a little moment there, but that allows Runks to get a little closer. So now he's actually the exact same distance behind. He must have had a moment himself. Well, good job, Artie. You got to get yourself a circuit breaker, one of those little power strips that has like a little breaker on it, so you don't burn anything out. And if it was another cable, just don't burn them out. We need you, buddy. Heading back to where dreams are made. Now, this is, I will say, Noah, the son I never had, the son I'm disappointed in, out front in the wet like this, gapping Panda, and have we lost? Looks like we've lost Chug. I'm not sure what happened with Chug there, but we've lost Chug. So that's sad to see. So it looks like we've got ourselves a good battle here for first place. He's keeping him in range here, Panda. Great job. George, nowhere near them, but currently sitting on a podium spot. So that is exciting. I tell you what, color me excited, as they say. So let's go, George, see if he can keep it together. We'll watch him for a minute, see if he can survive the commentator's curse and prove to us all that he's got what it takes. Beautiful. So I actually went through and turned off everything because I'm a silly sausage. I should put back on the race info. Which one is it? The session info? Is that the one? There it is. So we're probably getting close somewhere to the pit window. I'm not sure how long the pit window is in this game, in this particular series. 18 minutes, 20, something like that. But that means we're getting very close. I would suspect somewhere in the next 2 minutes the pit window will open. What do you do? I don't think you need tyres. You need a little bit of fuel, obviously. Now, this is... You guys have to be pranking me at this point. You guys have all got a series of chimps or something letting people know when I turn the camera onto them and to run off the track. Let's see if we can get someone else to do it. Let's not do him. I don't want to do Taters either. Hunter looking like a bit. He's remodeled his car a bit. Got that. It helps the airflow to the engine there, leaving that up a bit. So I love that. Whatever you got to do to get ahead in this game. Hunter doing a 148 there. Not as fast as the front runners, but I think he's probably still 7 or 8 seconds faster than what I would be in these conditions. Noah is... he's about half a second further ahead than he was before. Is growing, but it's a good race. But Panda, very, very surprising to see himself on an island like this. So let's see if there's any update on Chug. .143 still blows my mind. You guys are maniacs. Ugh. So, not that button. Looking at George here, pulling away from the guys behind him. He's got a good old-fashioned gap all the way around him, man. He's got some great real estate. Oh, Howcat actually making some moves here. I think Howcat probably has it in him. to make this only 5 seconds. Now that is a battle I want to see for this podium. It's been a minute with Howcat. I think he had to drop out for some personal reasons for a little bit, so this would make me extremely happy to see Howcat. You know, even 4th is an absolutely outrageously good result. Very happy with that. Marnik coming to ruin the day. I wonder what his current...
The pit is now open.
There's the pit window going at 35 minutes. So I can't tell how to read this damn thing. Is it plus, plus, plus? I think it's... He's got to be, if that math... If what I think is correct, he's probably still down by about 30 seconds. But he's done it. Okay, the rain is looking to get heavier in 10 minutes, so that'll be funny for the rest of us, not them. Don't you doing that. Here is Zaddy. Great dude. Californian. Girls are unforgettable, I heard. Daisy Dukes. Yeah, an elite range, just kind of hovering. Getting hassled by Nate now and Phantom Sam. There's a good little battle by the look of it. With Logan as well. Looks like we got a bit of a brawl. A couple of people fighting each other off. I love it. You're welcome to the advice. I understand electrical pretty well, actually. So first of our people into the pits there. Who is that? Dost my eyes deceive me. That is Elite Rain opting for a very, very early pit. That gives Logan the room here to push. Now I wonder, what do you think, chat? It's obviously too late now that the race started almost 20 minutes ago, but is this one of those races where you take all your fuel, your tyres, and just come in for 1 litre and dash? It seems like it to me. Runk's into the pits as well. What do you guys think in the chat there? I think that's very, very smart today, but I thought of it 20 minutes after the race started, so it wouldn't have done anything for me. But what's the play here? A little bit of snap there for Phantom Sam. Gray's having to avoid there. Was that a move or was that an avoidance? We don't want that. We don't want overall. We want this one. There we go. So he's still in the fight here. He's only 3 seconds from Logan, but behind him, we've got lots of little pockets going on here. No tires, fuel and go, yes. My question was, though, should you have taken all your fuel pre-race and just added a litre just to get your obligatory check off? I think that's a good idea. But, as I said, I don't think of these things when it actually matters. I think of them way too late. Let's check in with our leader, Noah. Let's see how that gap's looking. So Noah has come to play today. He has more than doubled the lead he had to Bubble and Panda. So this kid, Noah, I remember when he first joined us, him and I was very close to his pace. I was actually a little quicker than him in the first race he participated in qualifying at least. I wasn't able to make the race, but that was the only and the last time. This kid is just stupidly quick. It's unbelievable to watch, and personally I find it really awesome that and all of you guys that have improved your pace so much. I think it's so cool that you did most of it here at BFR. That really, really excites me. This BFR that was nothing a few years ago. Oh, no! I totally meant that. BFR that was nothing 6 months ago, and now look at what it is. Oh, what? It's that. That was another spin. Who was that? Good Lord. I would say it was probably lull tires here, but I'd say it might have been Runks actually. Oh no, he pitted because that was a 255. 235, I think, actually. My apologies. Marnik has brought himself to within 7 seconds. which is wild. That is wild. Let's see if we can change that to... Oh, like... So he's 7 seconds away. He's 7 seconds away from George, who's 12 seconds away from Panda. I mean, this is quite the drive, my friends. Yeah, well done. I agree, Eric and Artie. I think that's the play. But I just don't think of these things beforehand. It's just not in my nature. So I'm a much smarter person in hindsight, but I think that goes for everybody. Excuse me. A tired little Timmy tonight. Well, with 30 minutes left in the race, let's see how we're looking. We've got Dog Eater, Panda, George, Howcat. Big excited about that Howcat move there. Marnik with one hell of a drive. Nothing to take away from Nate either. Not to skip over Zaddy there, but Nate and Marnik moving up the order. Logan, I think, another one, is put himself right up the order there. He was in 15th or 16th, I believe, so a great race there. M-Crit 9th, Sam. All of this usually comes down to just being consistent, especially in the rain. So well done to those people so far. It looks like Hunter made the wide decision there with no practice and just said, screw it, I'm out. So, oh no, is he still in? How can he be below me? I don't think Hunter's still racing. Let's see. Anyone else in the pits? Alright, everyone's starting to make their moves into the pits here. In goes Zaddy. Well, I don't know what that was saying before. It said Hunter was in 19th. He's actually doing a great drive here in 12th. He's got to clear himself a pit stop, but absolutely great drive there. Well done, fella. And this guy is going to have to absolutely bin his car to not win tonight. This is just one of those drives. He's a very determined, stubborn young man, and he shows it in his driving here. Tonight, he just came to play. Well done. This man too. Recently single, congratulations. Congratulations there to the Panda for his recent freedom. Well done. Chevrolet man getting out of the way there. Perfect move. I do like those colours. I like most of the colours here tonight. There's a couple that are silly. Who's that coming in there? That Chevrolet man. Good for him. A little bit worse for wear. I wonder if he's... Oh, he's got massive damage. I would say he's going to need to take care of that. Now, we're in that weird transitional phase right now where a lot of the drivers have pitted and a lot haven't. So the order will shake it out soon. It looks like Noah has gone into the pits. It looks like George is coming into the pits. Who is this? Phantom Sam. Just, you know what? Let's shout that out. Absolutely fantastic. Goes off the track, waits for his fellow driver to get around him. Love that. What is going on here? Are we doing another example of that? 2 for 1? Absolutely fantastic. Or maybe he's having... Look at that. I think he's doing the wiper and the flag dance. I think they're just communicating. There we go. What's the white flag for? Silly sausage. Now, Noah has cleared his pit stop. He's 17 seconds behind Panda, but that will all be gone. Now, if Noah did a good pit strategy there, like we spoke about, and Panda didn't, this is all but done. Well, thank you, Artie. I appreciate that. Marnik has done it. He's up to 3rd, and Nate following, hot on his heels, into 4th. Have not pitted as yet, but neither is Panda, and they are sitting... What I can guess is... No, I can't figure it out. He's quite a ways behind the leader, but... I mean, dude, like, what a drive. Let's jump on board for a minute, shall we? Let's do a bit of a hot lap with Mr. Chasey McGee here. Just a little lift here, tap the brakes, get the car turned in. On the power, beautiful. Pin it if you dare. I don't know if you dare in this weather. Nice and early, good rotation under power there. Crossing under the finish line for a whatever it might be, a 143.9. Hit the brakes right around here.
Keep it up.
Does the car that came out of the pits rattling a little? Looks like he just overshot a touch, but what do I know with that pace he's carrying? Comes out here, get it over the left, hit those brakes not too hard, don't lose all your speed, throw her in there, get going again, stay up high, stay up on the outside, banking, get it rotated around, and off we go. Keeping it pinned through here is going to be a big ask, but we'll see what he does. Turn in left, cut the corner, can't cut that there though. If you hit that curb, might be ice, but that one, it eats it with ease. Beautiful job here. Be patient, don't be greedy. Comes across using all of the track, even in these tumultuous conditions. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful to watch here. Get yourself across to the right as much as you dare, and then be patient on throttle here. It's deceiving. Be patient and get going. There he goes. Coming up to the last final, probably technical section of the track. This whole track's probably pretty technical. Hit the brakes. Cut in here as much as you dare. Hug this turn and get on that power as soon as you see the exit. Go. Use the outside curve if you need. Great short shift there to mitigate any wheel spin. And repeat. Hit that. Let's see what he comes in for. A very smooth, beautiful looking lap here. He's going to pit now and ruin my commentary, isn't he? It's exactly what he's going to do. Instead he goes off track. 144.5 there. Beautiful. Well, Taters is not looking... not in the best of shape. Let's see if we can get a shot of the front of his car. We cannot, but it's seen better days. Taters, come in. Can you tell us what happened? I messed up. All right. Thank you, buddy. Back to you, Larry. Phantom Sam up here in 7th. We've got Hunter here in 8th. These guys have not pitted yet, though, so I'm still... We've got Panda here pushing. He's actually held the gap to Noah this time instead of losing time, but it's not enough to hold this gap. He needs another 15 seconds to be able to respectably, not respectably, have a chance of catching him, but we'll see. More cars starting to pit now. Here comes in Nismo, great to see him. Very active member in the community these days, very knowledgeable guy. Great to see him jump in there. And here he comes, the man of the day so far. Oh, Taters picks up himself a stop and go. You hate to see it. But at least it's a fun stop and go in those colours. Tiger's not feeling well and decided to call it. Yeah, that's rough. There's nothing worse than it's being a pain in the butt. Alrighty, so now crit down to 14th, but as I said, we still have 3rd, 4th. We have not me. We have 8th and 1st still yet to pit. So looks like crit has lost some positions, but it looks like he'll be closer to 10th when the others decide to pit there. Great job here. I actually spent some time with him on track recently, working with him on using all of the track. He was actually closing in corners very hard on himself and starting to introduce him into the concept of using the brakes to turn. And man, he's been setting lap records and going from strength to strength ever since. So it's really, really great to see. Especially anytime you can get this boat of a car to turn, you're doing something right. So fantastic. And I love to see this stuff. Little low tires here. Obviously, off the pace right now. New guy here, not sure of his experience, but just keeps going, having fun. That's what it's about. Just enjoy yourself. Make sure you don't cause any dramas, which he's done a great job of showing us that he's not. He's definitely not getting his deposit back on the car though, the rental car. That's that's not how it left the garage. Bubble and Panda making short work of him there. Actually ran off the track just to give him some space, which we appreciate, as we've said. Now Panda has pitted. Let's see where Noah is in relation to him. What does it say here? 20 seconds. That seems a bit insurmountable. Something pretty drastic would have to happen here. But look at that. Now Marnik, or Nate and Logan have not pitted yet, so this now means that Marnik and George are fighting for third place effectively. So let's see where they are. That seems interesting. So here he comes. Here George is. Is that? They're very close. 4 seconds. Let's follow along a little bit here. Let's do that rear camera that I love. Can we see him yet? Is it that close yet? Here we go. Oh, there he is. This feels like that movie Jaws. Wow, did he just close that really quick? That was wild. I think George needs to work on that section of track. So do I, but wow. Oh no, was that Logan who came off there? No, it was someone else. It didn't matter. It's like watching a shark hunt down its prey here. I'd love to see it. Why is the HUD so high? Let's follow Marnik along. Pretty exciting little thing right here. 5 seconds down to 1. So I don't often say this, George, but the best thing to do here is drive faster, get away from him. Let's see how this shakes out. This is very exciting looking. Someone else going in the pits there. Looks like Logan. Beautiful stuff here. Should we go a bit higher or stay on board here? This is beautiful. I mean, what a drive. I don't know about you guys, but I generally... recovery drives to me when something goes wrong. I had one last weekend at Bathurst in another GT7 league I'm finishing now before I retire that game. And turn 1, lap 1, I just ate it into the wall, was in 10th and ended up finishing 3rd. And yeah, I think there's something so satisfying about recovery drives versus just perfect drives. Now, the question for Marnik is, how does he do it? How does he do it clean? And he just answered that question for us really quickly, so I appreciate that. It's like we made that. It's like we pre-organized that. That was beautiful. Well done. So he is now 40 seconds from Panda. 16 minutes left. What a drive! Big fan of this so far. Big Runk's moving up to 11th. He's had a bit of an up and down race, but he's definitely improved. I think he was 16th overall at the start. So good drive for him. Oh, there he is. Look at that. Oh no. Elite Rain taking evasive action actually as a... Looks like he didn't come out of it too badly there, which is always great. So, there we go. We got number 2 here caught up in this macaroni cheese right here, so... But look at it, Runks. Oh. Son, you did it. Let's have a look at that windshield. Is this one of those ones? Yeah, it's not good. I wonder if it's drivable. Let's see what the wheel looks like when he's steering straight. That doesn't look very good, does it? Let's see. Let's see it from this view. Now look at that.
Pit window is now closed.
Well, the pit window may have closed, Runks, but not for you, my boy. That's very, very unfortunate. So Nismo saying he got killed by a car. I'm guessing he's chucked it in. Yep, we don't see him anymore. That's unfortunate. Bad luck, brother. Here comes Runks finishing it out. It's always good to finish the races out if possible. Depends how long your damage is though. Slow it down. Don't get yourself a drive-through too. Alright. Still, just unbelievable drive. What happened to Nate? Something must have happened to Nate to be 20 seconds off George here. But here we go again. Zardi, absolutely fantastic here in 6th. I'm a big fan of this. He's got Sam 12 seconds behind him. Taters, who is not fighting for position, 8 seconds behind. This is an absolutely outstanding finish for him if he can do it. Let's check him with our leader. Just doing leader things. He is coming up on a back marker though. This is where it gets dangerous. Everyone's a little tired. These rain races are extremely fatiguing. And then you come up against a back marker who's doing their thing and you have that desperation to stay away from your opponents. He definitely has the luxury right now of, let's see, he has 25 seconds. It would be silly to make a rash move here of any sort. Very good driver. Let's see if we can get through here without too many dramas. We've lost quite a few drivers, it looks like. Very, very exciting stuff. Alright, well, let's see if we can get by around this back section where Marnik did. What could have been though, it's unfortunate. Marnik up the front with Nate and all that, the battles between the 4 of them, the 5 including Chug if he hadn't have felt a bit unwell. Oh, Runks, you done it too, you done. Good race, brother, you did well, man, way to stick it out. It definitely wasn't looking too good when you were trying to bring it back to the pits. It looked like you were steering right the whole time. So here's Fleury here. Forgot to latch the hood, that's okay. Happens to the best of us. Oh, very risky on the grass there. That could have been a Leroy Jenkins moment for sure. Howcat holding on nicely to a 9th position here. I'd love to see it. Runks, why are you texting and driving? I thought you were done. Alright, don't be doing that. It's against the law. Be safe. Now get out of Panda's way as well. And Chevrolet Man, we've actually recently picked up this gentleman, I believe, and he's been very present in a lot of our races, which is great to see. Had the pleasure of a drive with him over at Monza, or whatever it's called, that track of death. Really good guy. Nice guy, love to see it. Oh, and what do y'all think about, we hit 600 members, I think, yesterday. It's wild how far this thing's come along. I'm not sure how many of you are here watching that were here from the start, but my lord, what a thing this league has become. It's great to see. Crit back up in 10th. He's got He's got 12 seconds over Elite, who he's competing with for position, and 12 seconds to... I mean, he's not competing... Like, yeah, he's way off anyone he's competing to for position ahead. So, looks like 10th is going to be his goal today, so he's just got to keep it straight and keep out of people's way. I mean, fantastic. Gray's here in position 11th. Still a great improvement for him. I think he was around the 14th or 15th, so good position there. This is a good drive too from Nate. Very, very proud of the young fella. I'd like to see a little bit more competition here for the end of the race, but we have seen multiple clinics today from the leaders, the top 5, I would say. Old Noah here, just, you know, what can you do? How do you solve a problem like Noah? And then you have Bubble Panda, just another problem. And then you have George, who's somehow back in front of Marnik. Did Marnik eat it? Oh, no. Hang on, was Marnik... I think... Am I confused here? I think Marnik... Oh, you had a crash race? Well done. Well done, Hunter. Yeah, no, this is... I will say we've had some offs, but they seem like driving errors rather than weather errors. Like, it's unbelievable how stable these things are. For big ships, they're doing really well. Well, I guess it's a boat and it's in the rain. It makes sense, right? But Marnik v George is basically the only real competition we have on the track right now, so we'll stick with them. Try a different camera angle. Why not? No, not that one. That's no good, is it? Give them a bit of space. Let's try that annoying helicopter one. Where is it? Here it is. Can he get it stuck around here? Okay. Yep. Makes easy work of it. George doing a proper British get out of the way politeness. You'll have to see it. I really am a fan of this track. I know a lot of people don't seem to like it. Maybe I'm mishearing things. Maybe it's just the fact that it's always wet, but what a fantastic track. Shout out to George too. I think he wasn't even going to race tonight, so 4th place for him is absolutely spectacular. We've had really quite a variance of winners this season, I think. Let me have a look at those results while we do. But we've had quite a different series. Alright, where are those things that Grace puts up? Let me see. I can't find them. But let's look at the rankings as of right now. So as of right now, Chug is still in the lead with Noah. So this will shake it up a bit with Noah being there. Bubble and Panda and Nate getting after it there. So they're only separated by 8 points. George is only 6 points off Panda. So I think we're going to see some moves today. The top 5 are going to... I don't think that... I mean, Noah might take the lead here today. Panda will probably pass Nate for 3rd. Nate will remain in 4th. George will remain in 5th. Elite Rain, where is he? Did he quit too, or is he... No, he's way down there, so I don't even know. I don't think you score if it's not 10 points. So yeah, I think those will be the main movers tonight. Sim Racer, why is he not here tonight? Interesting. But yeah, all looking very good. Alright, sorry, while I was looking at my phone. Let's see what's going on. Here we go, Lol Tires pulling over again. Just checking that sand. He loves the sand. I wonder if he works at a golf course. I wonder if he carries a little rake around. Here he is, Logan. Great drive today. Very, very stable drive. Really, really great effort from this dude. Probably... I mean, he's very, very... I couldn't say most improved, but he's very improved. And there he is again. Look at it. Why not, eh? What's going on with his windshield? Is there... I think he is just I am so done being near cars, I'm just going to pull over every time I see one. Which I can relate. I think, I could be wrong here, but I think the number one things people say when they join this league is I don't want to wreck someone else's race. So I wonder if he's just taken that to the next level there. Zaddy in 6th, as we said. Now, what has happened to Howcat? He's dropped down a little ways, which is sad to see, but still, 9th. Great position. Any top 10 finish in this series in the wet is fantastic. Something to be proud of. We've just crossed over the 5-minute left mark here. Let's see if there's anything exciting actually happening. We got Runks and Elite Rain. Oh, this is... I can get behind this. Now, if we focus on Runks, chances are he won't crash, because that's not what he does on camera ever. Yeah, see that? Beautiful. Well done, little fella. You keep going, you good thing. It's a good little battle there. Let's see if there's any others going on. George just holding on to Marnik a little here, but looks like Marnik has definitely got this one on lock. Nate has dropped off a bit there. Getting chased by Logan. Maybe he just passed him, I'm not sure, but inconsequential. They are not competing for position of any sort, so it really doesn't matter. Great job, man. I love to see people that just finish this stuff off, man. Well done. Great drive. He looks like he knows what he's doing. He's got plenty of space. He's using all the track, you know. Maybe just a bit of nerves in the rain. We all get them. And Noah just... I haven't actually caught up on every one-make race this season, but this is what we call putting on a clinic, I think. It doesn't get much better than this in these conditions. So, are we starting to see the arc of Noah, the rain specialist? Everyone is just all on their own here except for these two. Might as well give them a bit of camera time too. Let's go on board with Runks, see if we can get a good old-fashioned look at that spray he's getting there. I think, you know, when we went to Coda, it really hit home to me how much spray. This doesn't do it justice at all what it looked like in real life, the spray coming off those cars. This is still quite hard to see. It's also a stupid angle, so let's try something else. Yeah, this looks like a bit of a misting, really, but still quite a pain to see. Elite Rain defending absolutely no one and doing a great job of it. No one managed to get past, so that's all you can ask of a defensive. Oh no! Here we go, and we know Elite Rain's going to let him go easily. He's not going to do everything he can to stop him. Come on, fellas, give us something. Let's follow these guys till turn 1 and see if we can get something magical going here. Looks like Rain has got a better run there. Will he break in time? Yeah, he looks like he broke a little late there, but what do I know, because it was perfect. Runk's holding a bit of a nicer line there, but looks like Elite Rain able to get a better exit there. Let's do one last pass at the field. Marnik has left George behind by about, was that 8 seconds I saw there? There's no shame in that, man. Marnik is stupidly fast. Everybody's just on their own. It's just really... Oh, there he goes. Resident Sand Inspector. Beautiful. Getting approached by the leader. Getting out of the way. Fantastic. Well done. No, that wasn't the leader. That was Zaddy. But you were the leader of my thoughts then, Zaddy. Well done.
Alright, man. The leader is on the final lap. Give it a final push.
Here we go. Final lap here. Have we got any action going by those two Malakas at the back here? Let's follow these guys a bit. This could be the only actual 4-position exciting part of the race. Everyone else is just doing their own thing. And Chevrolet Man has actually got himself up in here, so You never stop racing because all you need is some silly sausagery to happen. It looks like Elite Rain doing the same thing again. Running wide into that hairpin there. Definitely overslowed a bit there, Ray, but still getting a really strong exit. Wonder what wind he's using, if he's using the same wind as us. And here we have Taters actually taking a bit of a, fan favorite tour there, waving to the fans. He never ever misses out on the fans, no matter how busy his schedule is, signing autographs and that. He always makes sure to go around and let everyone know that he appreciates everything about them. Well done, Taters. Let's get ourselves a leader, shall we? He's coming around for the second to last turn. His name is Noah. Today he was a shower, and he drove with a lot of flower, but he's going to come around this one last turn. He's going to cross the finish line. He will be today's dominating winner. I believe he will crash straight into the wall because he is an idiot, but so would I. Let's see. Let's follow his victory dance. I don't see him. Oh, he's hitting the. Oh, there he goes. Boop. Oh, that was the. Oh, there we go. We got a pile up. Let's see if we can get another pile up going on. Who was that next to him? Was that? It doesn't really matter. So, here comes Marnik. Now, what a recovery drive. What an absolutely outstanding drive there. Second place goes to Bubblin' Panda. He is coming around here for the last time. And he also has absolutely drove. There's Noah was on another level today, but it takes nothing away. They both were. Noah got away from Panda. Panda doing the mature thing and pulling over. Let's see what Marnik can do for us here. Coming around again, getting chased by Crit. Great place there for him in 10th place. Beautiful drive. Did someone just crash right there? Here comes, did Marnik? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, was that George? Oh no, he's too far back. Marnik just hit the wall on the last turn. Could you imagine? Oh. Absolutely great drive there. Everybody, oh, look how cute they are all hanging out together. Elite Rain, good drive, bringing it home. We've lost the order here. Let's see. While we still have everyone here. Where did Panda go? Did he just quit too early? Oh no, Panda, there we go. All right, so your finishing order for today's one-make race at BFR. Round 7, Dog Eater, absolutely dominating performance, finishing 43 seconds ahead of the field. Then we have Bubblin' Panda there. Marnik with 33 seconds left. George 4 seconds behind him. Nate, Zardy, Phantom Sam, Howcat, Flurry, and Crit rounding out our top 10. Logan, a great drive there from 15th, I believe, to 11th. Elite Rain, Runks, Chevrolet Man. And that must have been Runks that biffed it at the end there because Chevrolet Man got around him. That's why you never stop racing. He picked up the position. Well done, Chevrolet Man. Taters in Paris, Lull Tires, great job today, brother. Nismo, Chug, Squid, me, myself. Where did Squid go? What did he do? All right. Either way, that's it from me. Thank you very much for tuning in. We love you all. You guys are the best. We'll see you on the next one.